Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my messy, drabby hair. I'm actually going to be filming two videos today, one of which is going to be a hair tutorial, and I will be doing that after this one, so that's why it looks a little bit messy. Today's video is going to be an eyelash tutorial. I actually posted about this on my social media accounts, talking about the way that I apply my falsies. I know I'm not the only one that does this. I actually got the idea watching other tutorials, watching how other people do it. So this is just how I do it. Obviously, if you watch other tutorials on this way, it's pretty much going to be the exact same thing. So I guess I'm just going to jump right into it. Now, traditionally with falsies, you apply them on top of your lashes. That has been something that I've always struggled with. I never could seem to get it down, no matter how hard I tried, no matter how hard I practiced, and it took me forever, and it just ended up looking really bad. And a lot of the time with falsies, you can get that really weird kind of gap between the falsies and your actual lash line, and that I think just looks really bad. I'm not somebody who does winged eyeliner, and winged eyeliner is a good way, or eyeliner in general is a good way to conceal that gap between the falsies and your lash line. That's not something I do just because my eye shape, it's not something I think looks good on me. So I tend to think this is a better way for me, and I think it's so much easier. It is 1,000 times easier. I just tried it the other day. I've been wanting to do it forever, and it literally took me 5 minutes, pop them on both eyes, and it was, I mean, just awesome to be able to wear falsies and not have to spend 10 minutes trying to figure out how to put them on. So I'm just gonna jump right into the tutorial. I'm just gonna show you guys how I do it, what way I think is easiest. So we're just gonna get up close and personal. First, I'm gonna show you guys what eyelashes I'm gonna be using. These are the Allure London lashes. I actually already used some, so this is my last set. Just comes in a set of 3, and these are reusable. Good way to clean them is to just use a cotton swab or a Q-tip or something, some eyelash, or not eyelash remover, some makeup remover, and just be really gentle, go along the lash line, get all the glue off, all the makeup off, and then kind of shape them a little bit and let them sit out, and they're ready to use for the next time you want to use them. So that's what I've been doing. After a couple times of going through and using them and washing them, I toss them out just because wear and tear. After going through and washing them, wearing them, washing them and wearing them, they kind of lose their shape, and it's not really worth it anymore. And these eyelashes aren't very expensive. I get mine from TJ Maxx. You can find a lot of brand name makeup at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. All of it usually is discounted, so that's a good option if you're somebody who doesn't like to spend a lot of money on eyelashes. You could just get this set of 3 at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, or some type of discount store that has a beauty section near you, and they'll last you a decent amount of time. Okay, so here we are all up close and personal. Hopefully this is close enough for you guys to see exactly what I am doing. So I'm just gonna pull these bad boys out of their container. They look like this. These ones are pretty natural. They're not too dramatic. Of course, if you wanted to do this technique with a more dramatic pair of lashes, you could definitely do that. Same thing I'm gonna do now. It just depends on your personal preference. For an everyday look, I like to use these. They add a little more volume, a little more oomph. They're a little bit darker. Just something that I like to wear on an everyday basis. So I'm gonna stick with these. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna be really gentle with the lash. I wanna make sure that I'm not messing around with it too much. I don't want to ruin the shape of the lash. I'm just gonna take a little pair of scissors like this. These are just ones that I use to trim my eyebrows. I guess any pair of scissors works, but something that's a little bit smaller would probably be best. Now, I'm just going to clip them into little sections. Okay, so these are what they are going to look like after you cut them. Hopefully you can see that. Outer corner is on the right side, inner corner is on the left. Just gonna cut them into 3 sections. Okay, so hopefully you guys are still zoomed in enough. I'm hoping that this is enough for you guys to see. So I'm going to start with the piece that I cut that is the outer corner. I like to start on my outer corner and work my way in. I'm just gonna take this little lash glue. This is the one that came with the Allure lashes. It's a pretty good glue. I mean, if you don't want to go out and spend money on a separate lash glue, this one is just fine. Okay, so what I'm doing, traditionally, you would put the lash glue right on the edge of this lash. But because we're going to be putting it underneath our lash line, we don't want to do that. It's not going to stick that way. So I'm putting it on that lash, that little lash line of the lash, but I'm putting it a little bit on top. That way, when we stick it underneath, it's going to cling to the lashes and to our little water line, and it'll stick a lot better that way. So just make sure you're not putting the glue on like you would traditionally. You want to kind of set it a little bit on top. Now, of course, just like with regular lashes, you want to wait 20 to 30 seconds, let the glue dry. If you try and go in as soon as you put the glue on, it is not going to stick. It's going to slide all over the place. You want to wait until that glue gets tacky. As soon as you put it on, it's going to stick and it'll be so much easier. That is what you want it to look like. Like I said, now I'm just still waiting for the lash glue to dry. It is about done here. And that's my little lash. Now I'm holding the tweezers pretty close to the bottom of the lash. It's a little bit easier to stick it on the first time and make sure it's really on there. So that's the way I've got it going right now. And then I just have a little mirror just so I can see what I'm doing. Hopefully I am close enough so that you guys can see exactly what I am doing. Alright, so I'm just going to go underneath. I want to get as close to the bottom of my lashes as possible. I don't want to go too far down. Otherwise, you're going to stick it on your waterline and it's going to be super, super, super uncomfortable. It's going to get itchy. That's not going to be good. So we're just going to go in here. I'm just going to use the back end of my tweezers here to make sure that everything is stuck and push them up. Hopefully you guys were able to see that. You already can see a difference between this eye and this eye. And it only took me literally a minute to pop that lash on there. And even though you have to cut it into strips, I think in the long run it's still a lot easier doing it in 3 sections than trying to put an entire lash on the top of your lashes. So I'm just going to do the same thing with the middle section. Just like I explained, putting the lash glue kind of on top of that little line. That way when we stick it on, it just sticks straight on there. So again, hopefully you're close enough to see. I'm just going to go in, pop that underneath. I'm going to take the back end of my tweezers and press them on. And we are all done with that eye. It is so easy. Hopefully you guys can see how much easier that is. And hopefully if you try and recreate this, it is just as easy for you as it was for me. I'm gonna kind of go in a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see the difference. And the cool part is you don't have to worry about any kind of gap. They're super light. They stick on there really well. All right, but I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna try and make sure you guys can see it on this eye too. Just pop it on there, adjust it. Then I like to just take the flat end of my tweezers and press down on the lash. Okay, so that one is done. That piece is on. Super comfortable. Again, super easy. All right, so come up close here. Pop that on. Easy. No, not pressing too hard. Right, guys, so here are the finished lashes. Super easy. I cannot stress this enough. This is so awesome. Oh, this is just something that I am super excited about. All right, guys, well, that is the finished tutorial. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else like this, sort of a how-to, not necessarily a makeup look. I love doing makeup looks, but I also love doing these how-tos also. I love sharing things that I find to be super easy and save me time and make me feel good also. And falsies I feel like is a big one for a lot of people, and obviously something that a lot of people struggle with. So thank you to all of you who requested. Obviously I'm not very popular yet, so there wasn't too many of you, but there were a couple, and I really appreciate those suggestions and kind of pushing me to do this tutorial. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this was super helpful. Let me know if you guys actually try and do this technique. If you recreate it, let me know if it's easy, if you guys find that it's something that works for you like it did for me. I'm hoping it does. It's just so much more easier, and it's just awesome to be able to wear falsies when you want to without, you know, stressing about it or worrying that they're not gonna last, or you're not gonna be able to do it, or, you know, you're gonna spend forever trying to put them on. So let me know how it goes for you guys, if you try it, if it's something you like, if it's easy, that kind of stuff. I love to hear your feedback. I love comments, I love suggestions, so just let me know. And also, hope you guys like the background a little bit better. It's not too much of a drastic change. I'm probably not going to be wearing very many cute clothes. My makeup room was the spare bedroom downstairs, so it is completely freezing down here. So I'm probably gonna be in a sweatshirt most of the time, unless it is something special. Then I'll probably look a little bit more put together. But anyways, enough rambling. You guys are probably done watching this. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching my video. I appreciate all the love and the comments and the feedback and just watching my video, no matter if you are only watching the intro or the end to see the completed look. It's still support and love, and I appreciate it all the same as if you were to watch the whole entire video. So again, let me know how it goes. I'm super excited about this, and I'm super excited to see if you guys can recreate it and if it goes easy for you guys. But yeah, if you guys like this video, if you like me, if you want to see more of me and my looks and my how-tos and my hair tutorials and everything beauty related, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. I will greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.